Hello again, America. My name is Lauren, and today I am going to make for you, it's not a McCoy family recipe, it's a Klein family recipe. So you get some McKline, as one of my friends calls me. Hi, you know who you are, Courtney. So we don't really measure stuff, but Chef Larry helped me out with the measurements, and so I'm going to just go over with you what is going to go in my wonderful macaroni and cheese. Is my macaroni and cheese good, Hansel? He said yes. Okay. So first of all, start with the seasonings. This is Lawry's garlic salt, which I use for everything. And then this Tony something Creole seasoning, I use that as well. And it's not super spicy because I don't really like spicy, but it can be if you use too much, so just be careful. Also, I have 16 ounces, which is 1 pound of elbow macaroni. I'm gonna put it in my heavily sprayed tin pan. Thanks to Chef Leilani McCoy. She grated my cheese because, y'all, when I was growing up, my mom, she'd be like, y'all want me to make my macaroni and cheese? And we'd be like, yes. And she'd be like, then she would be like, well, y'all better go in that kitchen and get to grate the cheese. And that was the worst part ever, because she'd be buying like the big cheese. I'd be like, Mom, you know they sell the cheese already grated, right? It's like, it don't taste the same, which it doesn't in my opinion as well. So Leilani saved my shoulder and arms and grated the cheese for me. This is sharp cheddar. This is our Tupperware. Y'all like Tupperware? This is how we roll. So this is 16 ounces of sharp cheddar. And this is 16 ounces of pepper jack. Y'all are probably like, that's a lot of cheese for a little bit of, but I'm probably going to make 2 pans of macaroni and cheese. If you watched my previous video, you'll know why. And then I have 3 eggs here. The recipe calls for 8 ounces when you're just doing 1 bag. But I just don't know how to make small portions of things. So yes. Then I have 2 cups of milk here. I may or may not use all this milk. Stay tuned and see. Then I have butter. It's up to you if you want salted or unsalted. I really don't like salty stuff, so it is unsalted. And then Velveeta liquid gold. So I have that. I cut it in half, and so I will melt this and it will go in my mixture. Then I have cubed up or chopped up, whatever you want to call it, 1 pound of just bacon, hickory bacon. You can use whatever kind of bacon you like. I do not mix it within it. It goes on top. So Chef Nani will be browning our bacon today. So, and Mr. Taster, Langston, do you like macaroni and cheese? No. Nope. He doesn't like macaroni and cheese. So he won't be eating this. The kid is weird. But anyways, all right, so stay tuned. Stay tuned to check out what we've got going here, and it's gonna be good. All right, we are back with, what's your name?
Nani.
Chef Nani. That's what you tell us. Right? Okay. So we have to move quickly with this macaroni and cheese stuff because everything has to be hot and blended well and all that good stuff. So Chef Nani is over here. She's doing our bacon. So she is browning our bacon. We need it to be very brown because it's a topping. And then here we have our water that's already boiling that I've put oil and a little bit of salt in. And then here we have our Velveeta cheese that is that needs to melt down with a half a cup of milk and a half a stick of butter. So that's what we've got going right there. And that is going to melt. And then over here, I have cracked 3 eggs and poured 1.5 cups of milk. And I'm just going to do this how I do it. You can add however much seasoning you want. This seasoning roux mixture is going to go into our noodles and just blend everything together and kind of hold the macaroni and cheese together. So, yeah. All right, and we're going to mix that up real good. All right, and so as Miss Leilani is over there, I'm going to pour in our elbow macaroni to get it started here. All right, so let me set this lid aside and pour in our noodles and stir that up. You do not want the noodles to be soft because they're going to cook in the oven. So Chef Larry, I think, calls it al dente. So we want it to be al dente. And so when we come back, I will show you what we're going to do. Okay, so from here, we've got everything melted. We've got our lovely Velveeta butter and milk melted. We have our noodles that are al dente. I put the other half of stick of butter in here to melt. So now we are just going to pour in our mixture, stir it up some more. Okay, and I'm just going to stir that a little bit. You want to do this while everything is hot because you want the flavors to blend together. So I'm just going to take half of this cheese. Well, you probably do a little bit at a time and stir it in. You want to save cheese for the top too, remember that. I don't put as much pepper jack as I do the other cheeses because pepper jack can be kind of spicy, but I do want it cheesy and creamy. My hands are clean in these Rona streets. Okay, so as you can see, it's blending in there together nicely. You'll get some lumps, but that's okay because it'll all melt good. So I'm going to stir this up, the Velveeta, and pour that in there. Yes. Alrighty, and I'm going to mix that up in there. Look at it. Oh man, this is going to be cheesy good. Alright, so I'm going to put some more that and a little bit more of that. I have my pan here well sprayed. You want to make sure you really spray the corners because for some reason that's where it likes to burn. All right, so this is it's ready to pour in here. What I do is I put butter at the bottom. This is at your own, whatever you feel is best, but I like putting butter at the bottom because it gives it a better taste to me, and that's what my mom did, so, and my PawPaw, so that's what I do. And so, yeah, all right, we're gonna pour this in. The oven is set at 375. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I might, this is gonna be good. Okay, so that's in there, and I use a lot of butter. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I've done it with and I've done it without. And this butter's been sitting out, so it's super soft. And that's because it's really hot here today. So I just put some in the corners. You're gonna put it in the oven for, I usually go about an hour and then I check on it. But I want it to be brown on top. I want it to be cooked all the way through because we do have raw products in here. And then what I will do is put cheese on top at a certain point and let that cheese brown. I do cover it up when I put it in the oven. I do not leave it because I don't want it to dry out. If yours does dry out, everybody's ovens are different. I pour milk in the corners, and I do use whole vitamin D milk, and I pour it in the corners so that it does not dry out. So let's stay tuned to see what happens. Okay, so I don't put my stuff in the oven just by itself because sometimes the butter will bubble over the cheese and I just protect my oven. So I have a pan here that's lined and I'm going to cover up the mat. And I spray my my aluminum foil because cheese gets sticky sometimes, and I just don't want I don't want my cheese to fall off on this thing and me have to waste it. So we're going to cover it up. And correction for the time, everybody's oven is different though, but we're going to put it in for 25 to 35 minutes. You want it to be everything to be melted, and you want it to have a brownness to the top. So like halfway through, I take the lid off, sprinkle cheese on the top, put my bacon, which is breaking down. So yeah, most of the time I have to make 2 pounds of bacon before we eat it. So let's put it in the oven. And remember, your oven is set for, and I put it in the middle of the oven. Your oven is set for 375. And we will wait. Alright, so it's halfway through. I'm going to take it out of the oven, put my bacon and a little bit more cheese on top. And I'm going to leave it uncovered this time because I want it to brown. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, so it's got a long way to go, but I'm going to take a little bit of cheese and sprinkle it. And I forgot to mention, you could use any kind of cheese, like whatever your cheese favorites are, you can use. Some people like sharp, some people like mild, some want to do all white cheeses. It's up to you. Put on the bacon. Alright, I'm not gonna like cover it in bacon, but here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the oven and I'm just gonna check on it. So I don't have a time, it's till it looks good to me. So yeah. Not changing the temperature or anything just yet. Alright. You'll see it when it's done. Alright, I think. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
The macaroni and cheese is ready? Let's see, okay? Woo! Oh! Guys, I should have listened to Chef Larry when he talked about the heat. Alright. Oh, get a close-up of that bubbly goodness. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Alright. Guys. This is a McKline's special right here. Mac and cheese, bacon. See the browning? The browning is just... I like the corner pieces because they're crunchy. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what pieces you like. Do you like corner? Do you like middle? Edge? I'm a corner person. I can't wait to taste this. It's gonna be so good. Like, I already know. So, stay tuned. We're gonna have a taste test coming up here. Alright, we're gonna let it cool. See ya! Are you ready to taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. As I said, I like corner pieces. Okay. Let's try it, Nani. It's creamy. Get a little bacon on there for some flavor.
Oh, you want bacon?
Bacon. It's good, y'all. It's creamy and delicious. It's not too dry. Oh yeah, it just hit me. I hope you guys try this out. If you do, post pictures in the comments. Let us know how it turned out. And we'll see you next time. Say bye-bye.
Bye.